Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brandon back on Motor Nubs, and of course today we are in the Mercedes E500, and I just wanted to get a little bit of audio before I actually get the exhaust done. I'm on the way to the exhaust shop.
There's a disabled vehicle ahead.
Oh, my GPS is yelling at me. I've never actually been to an exhaust shop. In the past, I've always cobbled together my own exhaust, but getting up underneath this thing and also calling and getting a relatively, I think, a good deal price-wise, I'm going to go down there and see what they can do, because there's not a lot of room to work with underneath this car. So they said they're gonna fix it up and it'll be a good deal. So this is what it's like. I'm gonna stay quiet for a second inside the car, cruising at 70 with the stock exhaust, and I'll boot it here a little bit and y'all can hear what the engine sounds like when I get into it. Well, hold on, there's a car that wants to get over. All right. Okay, that was 90. Need to slow down a little bit. Slow down. But yeah, it's pretty quiet in here. I mean, it's a lot quieter than my Lancer and a lot quieter than my truck, that's for sure. But it's still not it's not like, you know, like ultra luxury, super duper quiet. So yeah, putting a little exhaust on it, it's gonna make it louder. That's what we want. I'm just hoping that it doesn't have the dreaded like death drone. Because I went online and everybody's like, oh my god, I did exhaust and now my Mercedes just straight drones and gives me a headache. I think I'll be okay. But yeah, so, and I was gonna get a sound clip of like outside the car. I guess maybe when I get there I'll open the door up, but it really sounds pretty unremarkable. There's a big huge resonator, there's 4 cats and 2 mufflers, so by the time the V8 sound gets out of the back, it just kind of sounds like whooshing air. So it's not really a whole lot to compare it to, but yeah, let's go. I'm gonna focus on driving now. Oh yeah. Alright, so I got the exhaust done yesterday, guys. Obviously, it's a new day. YouTube magic. Anyway, I wanted to, well, it's kind of late by the time I got back to videoing, but I wanted to get a cold start of the new exhaust for you guys to hear. So, let me start it up, and then I'll go to the back. Well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna set the phone at the back. There we go. It's not too bad, is it? Little rumble. Alright, so what we ended up getting done, there's the tips that I have on there. Talked to the exhaust guy, and he removed the rear cats because they didn't have any sensors in them, and he was like, that'll actually help increase a lot of flow in the exhaust. We left the factory resonator. It did have an exhaust leak, so he fixed that pipe coming into the resonator. He said you can always take the resonator out, but start off, maybe leave the resonator, because he was worried that it was going to drone really bad. So we left the resonator, and then we chopped off the back 2 mufflers at the they're at the bumpers, one over here and then one over there, and then he extended the pipe out to my tips, which are they're quad tips. We did reuse a lot of the factory 2 1/4 inch piping. So yeah. So that's pretty much how she sounds cold started and just sitting there idling. I really like it. It seems like when you're in the car at idle, you really can't hear it at all. I'll show you guys inside of it. And there's only like one rev range zone that it's got some drone in there, but it's relatively quiet in all, you know, forms and fashions. This exhaust job, I bought my own tips, but he did the rear cat delete, and he fixed. I had one exhaust hanger that was broken up front, one right beside the transmission mounts. They have long exhaust hangers. He fixed that, and he chopped off my rear mufflers and put my tips on, and it ended up being 220 bucks. I think that was fair, pretty reasonable. He said if I want to come back, he can take the resonator off if I want more sound, and he could put an X pipe in, and it'd be 125 if I use his X pipe, or 75 if I bring my own X pipe. So I'll probably just end up using his. I don't know, I kind of want to drive with it like this for a while and then see how it goes. So some people have been like, you need to remove the factory resonator and then put on AMG mufflers, but I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know, I just don't know. Well, here, let me rev it up for a little bit for you guys. See if I can't prop my phone up right here for a second. It doesn't want to sit. Oh, there it is. All right, well, I'm gonna just leave it pointed at the sky and I'll rev it up. All right, well, hopefully y'all could hear that. And yeah, let's go for a ride. All right, so cruising along, it's actually very tolerable, pretty quiet. Taking off slowly. You can hear a little rumble, but I want to say it's not much louder than actually being stock from the inside. So that's why I'm not in a big hurry to go make it too much louder, because I want to, you know, want to drive with it a little bit. I'll get on it here in a second and see, so you guys can hear it. She's running good this morning. She's liking that cold air. So I want to try to see if my brother's going to be home or whatever, and then he can hold the phone, and I wanted to do a couple of flybys, see what the sound sounds like outside the car, but I'm pretty happy with it. So that was with the window up. Let me roll the window down now. Yeah. A little, like, you know, half throttle, give her the beans. All right, we're getting on the on-ramp. Good excuse to floor it, right? We're already going like 85. I need to slow down before I merge. All right, so I know it's all placebo because I can just hear more sound-wise. Man, I feel like the car is peppier. You know what I mean? All right, so cruising at highway speeds. Let me get around this truck. See, while you're in the throttle, it's got a little bit of drone, but I can still talk to somebody, you know. But yeah, okay. So here we're just cruising. We're maintaining a little under. Let me see here, 80 mile an hour. Let's see. Let's get her down. Okay, so 75. 75 mile an hour. Cruising. I gotta check engine light for an evap leak. It keeps telling me to check my gas cap, but I put my gas cap on, so I don't know if I need to buy. I think cheapest option is buying a new gas cap. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the exhaust. So I'm gonna try to see if I can't get somebody to hold my phone so I can do a flyby. But if not, then maybe I'll set it on the side of the road and do a flyby by the phone being on the ground. But I'm happy with it so far. I'll probably want it to be louder eventually, but this is still, I would consider woman friendly, because my lady hates like being in a loud car, because these cars aren't exactly silent to begin with, so it's really close to being what stock is. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and comment down below and let me know if you have any other stuff, and I'll try to go find me some place to set my phone on the ground and not lose it. Peace.